This won't work. I look too happy. This is better. This is worse. We just got a letter. Now this is perfect. Hi everyone. I've been a bit in my feels lately, but you know, manga make the depressy go away. Manga make the depressy go away. Manga make the depressy go away. So today, we're gonna be, god damn it. 14 volumes in the series, 143 chapters total, and 7 days to finish. I'm definitely gonna be able to finish this in 7 days. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what Tokyo Ghoul is about. This series became popular right before I started even getting into anime or manga in the first place. So I'm not an edgelord, but I will be this week. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Honestly, that didn't sound that bad. I recently did a trade with one of my good friends. I gave him 2 of my One Piece box sets, and he gave me these. I was gonna slam it on the table, but these are not mine. This might have been the worst trade of my entire life, and I take it back. I wish I never did this. But then again, I don't really know what the contents of the story is. This is his favorite manga. Why? Trading these box sets were all a part of my master plan to get him to become a One Piece fan. Join us. This is his favorite series, and I wanna know why. Is my friend a monkey-brained idiot? Or is this shit actually peak? I don't know, we're gonna see. Time to start off with volume 1. Tokyo Ghoul, everybody. Today we're gonna be starting this series in the most depressing place I know. Welcome to Depressed Teniz Hour. Depressed gang. I'm starting to realize depression isn't something I should be joking around about. So, we're gonna stop doing that joke. Now we move on to the mentally ill jokes. Just kidding, we're not doing that. We're in the woods. Volume 1, here we go. Ken Kaneki, born December 20th. He's a Sagittarius, blood type AB. He likes reading. By the way, guys, on the back of this book, it says among us, humans are thought to be at the top of the food chain, but there are beings who hunt them as food. Okay, this sounds like Promised Neverland.
A lot of you guys in the comments let me know that the series is a masterpiece. You guys love it.
What if I got robbed?
So I was really curious to see if I was gonna feel the same way. One Piece and Vinland Saga are like my 2 favorite mangas of all time. Is this gonna be able to come anywhere close to those and stand amongst them?
Honestly, okay, so they're talking about how ghouls hide amongst humans. Deadass, she has to be a ghoul. Like, there's no way they're just having this conversation and then boom, enter woman.
The story from the very beginning doesn't really blow me out of the park. It's very simple, dude. I was like, oh, okay, this character, Ken Kaneki, is just gonna be going on a date with this girl that he finds attractive. Good for him. Are we reading some kind of romance story?
What the fuck? What? She bit me. Jesus fucking Christ. That I was a ghoul. She can do the Venom shit, man. She can have tentacles coming out the fucking side of her body. Oh my, this dude got murked.
Yeah, this first chapter caught me by surprise.
She died? She died. She died.
The rest of the chapter involves our main character getting an organ transplant by this Dr. Kano and becoming a Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, dude.
Okay, that was the first chapter. Honestly, that was pretty fire. Now I'm gonna get the fuck out of the woods. Low key, I'm kind of on high alert. The sun is going down. If someone were to come up to me right now and fight me, dude, my pronouns are he, because I am not him. I would fucking lose. Thank you for joining me on the floor of my bedroom. So that Ghoul's organs were transferred into Kaneki. I wonder if that means that he is gonna be able to speak to her, like if this is some kind of like Naruto or like Itadori situation.
Initially, I was really excited with the idea of we don't know who the ghouls are. I felt like this was gonna be a story about we're meeting all these characters and we trust them, we fall in love with them, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're just a complete fucking asshole. They're a ghoul.
2 things. First of all, she is a ghoul. Knew it. Second thing, she's not the one that protected him? Was it just dumb luck?
And I didn't know it yet, but this was one of many, many, many questions I was gonna have while reading throughout this fucking series.
Okay, so today I'm probably only gonna read this volume. I have work at like 6:30 a.m. Gonna be a really exhausting week. I'm just happy that I have a really short manga to get through. I just finished the first volume. So far, it's just cute. I don't know, our protagonist, low-key, just feels like a shonen protagonist. But obviously this is volume 1, so eventually something will happen to separate him from the rest. Ghouls live among us.
Morning everyone, it is currently day 2. I am outside of my work. It's 6 a.m. right now. I got about like 30 minutes until I clock into my shift. I'm gonna be starting the 2nd volume. We met the suitcase guy and he just fucked this dude up. The ghoul ideology is a lot more complex than it first initially seemed like. It seemed like all ghouls just wanted to eat humans, but now we're starting to see ghouls that actually like humans. All right, I got like 3 or 4 more chapters in. I'm really trying to take my time with the story to just be able to catch and understand everything. Yeah.
It's good. I don't know. I don't know what I think yet.
I came back from work like 3 hours ago and I don't know why. I am so exhausted. If you look, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but this eye is like red. Dude, I think I'm turning into a ghoul, man. We're about 13 chapters in right now. Time to start reading.
So this is Mr. Yoshimura and this is Toka. These two characters are awesome. Both of them are helping out Kaneki traverse this ghoul world. And they actually like humans, which is shocking. Also, we have this mother and daughter right here. And apparently, I mean, this is kind of obvious, but there are humans out there that hunt ghouls.
Mom and the daughter, the investigators have found them.
And now we get to see some action. The mother tells her daughter to run away while she tries to fend for her life and defeat these investigators. She dies.
Holy fuck, dude.
The daughter gets away and runs into Kaneki, but they can't really do anything. So yeah, we just saw murder happen.
Wow. So we're looking at the human investigator side of things, and then there's this one desk lackey who is like, oh my god, I've been so inspired. And then next page, fucking dead. Cool. What just happened? Bunny face? Rabbit mask? What is this?
So Toka didn't like the fact that mom died, even though the mom and the daughter don't hate humans. They don't eat them. So she took revenge and killed humans. She should read Vinland Saga.
And we end the volume off with Kaneki getting his mask.
We're somewhere in this volume. I just figured let's take the time for the beginning of this day to talk about what's going on through my mind about this story. So far, super simple story. I don't know. There's like little bits and pieces here and there that I like and that are gonna build towards something like talking about Hyde. What if Hyde discovers you're a ghoul? Obviously he's going to. You wouldn't just say that in the story and then Hyde never does. So I'm gonna theorize right now what I feel like is going to happen in this story. Our main character, Kaneki, most likely going to end up joining the ghoul side by the end of the series. I feel like there's gonna be a complete FU to the humans and he's just gonna go full ghoul. I am theorizing that either Hyde or Toka, one of the two are gonna die. Here's what I envision happen. Kaneki's at the point where he's like on the brink of like fully turning into like the ultimate ghoul or whatever. Maybe Hyde dies and maybe it's like his fault that happens. That leads into the meme panel. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. Besides that, I also have a theory. Somebody definitely was the one who like pushed the beams onto Riza, I think her name is. It has to be one of the characters. It's gonna be like a complete plot twist like, oh, I actually manufactured you. Like, I actually wanted this to happen. And out of all the characters that there are, I think it's gonna be this one. There's just something up with him. The investigators are now searching for Hinami. So Toka and Kaneki decide to do something about it. They feed the investigators false information, but it kind of backfires, and now they need to fight. Amon and Kaneki battle. Kaneki actually wins and spares Amon's life, which, dude, what? A Tokyo ghoul doing this? He's not used to that. Toka is fighting Professor Mura. He dies, because Hinami kills him. Revenge. This is fucking sick. Like, this is really fucking cool.
We're on volume 4.
Kaneki has this thing where when he allows his ghoul side to come out, he sort of loses control. And yeah, he attacked Yomo. Anyway, now this section of the story is resolved. Let's move on.
He apologizes to him about what he had did and the fact that he attacked a human. And he responds with, "You're a human who fought to protect a ghoul. Nothing could make me even happier. Besides, I should be the one probably to actually apologize because he is the reason why he is a ghoul. 100%. There's no way. There's no other reason, dude. It has to have been him. I will not take any other answer. Genuinely, that is what happened. Because what else? There's something up with this guy, dude."
All right, so we're home on day 5. We finished volume 4. In this section, we got to meet the gourmet ghoul. We also got to see that if Kaneki pretty much interacts with this gourmet ghoul and gets some information, we get to find out the hidden bits of his backstory, which is sick. It's sick. I'm still not fully hooked on the story. I'm just waiting to see what this thing is cooking. What is the talk about the one-eyed ghoul king? The story's doing something. I don't know what it's doing yet. Time to read this. Currently on book 5. Ghouls live among us. By the way, the gourmet ghoul is a dick and wants to eat Kaneki. I do think that it's really cool that this Kimi girl is actually sticking up for the ghouls. Really unique perspective. And okay, and she just got kidnapped. So there goes that. Kaneki and Toka struggle to fight the gourmet to get back the ghoul-loving human Kimi. We find out in the section that if ghouls eat each other, they actually get stronger, so... sex. And then they win. The fact that the story focuses so much on characters and their way of thinking and their psychology and these ideals clashing with one another, I think that is
the most interesting part of Tokyo Ghoul to me right now. In other stories, this happens as well, like characters having their own thought processes, different ideals in this world, but these characters are so closely ingrained with one another. Like they're all ghouls, they're all fighting on the same team, yet they all see things just a little differently, and it just makes it so fascinating when you finally see them clash. And then you get moments like these. Kimmy, a human that is being protected by a ghoul and actually doesn't care that people are ghouls, calls Toka beautiful. Leading up to this double page spread, the paneling and everything, it feels so intense. There's so much action, there's so much dialogue going on. Even the text bubbles are black. Then it just flips to this moment of quiet calmness. Reading through the story so far, I was gonna say Yomo was my favorite character just because I liked his design and I just liked how cool he was. But Toka's pretty sick too.
There is no ghoul by the name of Reese, so we don't actually get to find out like who put the steel beams on Reese. We're getting some hints. There's no ghoul by the name of Reese. What does that even fucking mean, dude?
Yeah, I really don't trust this Yoshimura guy. I really feel like he's gonna be the twist villain or something. Like, there's no way he's just that kind. We just got introduced to a brand new investigator, and with that, volume 5 is done.
The stuff that we're discovering in this volume is really fucking cool. So far, I feel like in Tokyo Ghoul, all we've been getting is little mini arcs that have been advancing the plot, but not really. But this, what we're getting right now, this feels like a big arc. Like, it feels like we're finally starting to get some payoffs. Ken Kaneki has been kidnapped by the Aogiri, and their leader is the One-Eyed King. Yoshimura looks a little sus here. Also, Toka has a brother that works for the Aogiri, I guess. I know I shouldn't be looking at this, but volume 7, he has white hair. What is going on with that? We're getting more information about who it is that set the whole Reese inside of Kaneki thing up. Apparently the Dr. Kano is in on it, which honestly makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. Like, he didn't just transfer a liver over. He definitely realized that he was turning this dude into a ghoul. Hello everyone. Time to read a bedtime story. Right now the coffee shop team is trying to figure out how they're going to infiltrate the 11th ward to get back Kaneki. Dude, this character might become my favorite character in the series. Morning. It's currently day... I didn't finish this last night. Kaneki's mom is telling him that he needs to be a good boy. And so I just felt like shit was about to go down. I'm making breakfast right now. So yeah, I just wanted to wait till now in the morning because I just feel like something's gonna happen in this arc and I should probably get my live reaction for it as opposed to me in my bed in the darkness. The breakfast I made earlier was fucking disgusting. It is crazy. Kaneki has been fucking tortured over and over and over. They are breaking this man's mind. This is what we like to see. This shit is getting serious. Story about ghouls and people dying and like murder. You know, it should have been a little bit more serious and I just felt like it wasn't. Now it is. Now it is. Torture. This character named Jason from the Aogiri is torturing him. A little context, Jason used to be tortured, and now he likes to torture people. The cycle of revenge. Go read Vinland Saga. Kano is using Reese to make ghouls. The experiment is still happening. He's not the only one. My heart's actually beating right now. I am so nervous to flip this fucking page. We just got the Kaneki like backstory about how his mom worked so hard to exhaustion and then she fucking died. And Jason's back and he's like, you're quite tough physically and emotionally. And so I decided to try something a little different. What do you think of this? I think it's gonna be Hyde. Don't. Oh, a mother and child. I mean, that's, don't get me wrong, that's bad too, but I really thought it was gonna be Hyde. Now Kaneki has to make a choice and he doesn't choose. Dude, is the kid dead? Oh my God. Is the mom dead? Oh my God. Oh my God. You know pain instead of hurting. That's nice and touching, but that's why you're here where you are. If you killed Yamori, those two would still be alive. Your mother too, if she had ignored her sister's pleading, maybe she wouldn't have died from exhaustion. It may seem like she chose to save the both of you, but she actually turned her back on you both. Kaneki, to live is to feed on others. Eat me, I am a ghoul. Wow, this is disgusting. Now let's philosophize for a second here. Like, not gonna lie, she makes a good point. Now, this is why I really like reading mangas and these stories in general, because they make me think. I really fuck with the Thorfinn philosophy on things. I have no enemies, and a true warrior doesn't need a sword. But I don't know, because in life, like, you shouldn't be a dick, but you can be a dick to the people that you think will threaten your peace. But is that right? Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. I don't think so. But you gotta stand up for yourself. I don't know.
Fuck. Life is... Fuck. I don't know. And we're ending the volume off with the one-eyed owl appearing. Another one-eyed ghoul. I believe that arc has just officially ended. They successfully got Kaneki out of there. The thing is, he doesn't want to go back to the coffee shop. He has his own thing that he needs to go and accomplish. Banjo's gonna be the shield. The gourmet is going to be the sword. With volume 8 done, we now have 6 volumes remaining. Where is this story going? I'm hooked. I want to see where this goes. I'm just curious if it's going to stick the landing, because right now it's kind of like here and there. If this doesn't have a good ending, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We're on volume 9 right now. I think I'm gonna read these 2, and then tomorrow we'll wrap up on day 7 with the final 4 volumes. So yeah. Time to see what Kaneki can do. Currently we're on chapter 80 entitled Promotion. So apparently we're experiencing a time skip. 6 months have passed since the battle. So Professor Mora apparently had a daughter and now she's an investigator. That's in the story. Okay, so I feel like one thing I want a lot more from this series is the investigator's perspective. I just feel like the humans are kind of getting shafted right now. I don't even remember his name anymore. That's how much they're getting shafted. Hold on. I feel like they should have used him a lot more as a character. There's a lot of potential here. I'm just not seeing where it's going right now. And these investigators, these human beings, they need to become more of characters, because right now only Amon and Juzo, only those 2 are interesting. The rest of them are kind of just throwaways. I just got a comment from one of my YouTube videos from the Skull 6815. He said, "This is my favorite series of all time. I have read it about 3 times now." Reading that comment makes me nervous, because what if I don't like this? Oh, fuck. So we just got introduced to this character, possibly Amon's father. I don't know. It's not really clear. It doesn't make any sense. This guy's a ghoul. Amon is a human being. I don't even understand. Like, how did ghouls even start? Yeah, the story just keeps confusing me every chance it gets. But finally, look, watch this. Yep. Nope. Actually, no way. I figured out a payoff before the story even told me. I'm not letting them get away with this. There's no fucking way. This delivery boy that just came in, look at this white hair. For some reason, we don't get to see his face, and he's able to get past the fucking RC scanners. That is Kaneki. That is 100% Kaneki. There's no way. I'm not fucking stupid. Let's see, let's keep reading, and we're just gonna be like, oh my god, what a surprise. Dude, I am actually the biggest brain manga reader. I am so smart. No way is any author getting anything by me. I already know what the One Piece is. I already know all the mysteries of the universe. I know how to see John Cena. I am a fucking genius. I was wrong. It's fucking Hyde. Yep, so we're just gonna cut that part out the video. Hyde is now an investigator, and Kaneki, I thought we were gonna get some fucking badass introduction. This is the most pussy shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. This might just be the greatest volume in the series so far. We are getting so much information, it is ridiculous. He's back in the story, this clown dude. Kaneki is not happy about it, but this guy is just dropping so much information about the Aogiri and the fact that the one-eyed king is at the top of it all. They're looking for either Kano or Riz, because capturing one of them will be able to complete his ultimate objective, which don't really know what that means. But then look at this. The one-eyed king is, and then it's a cutaway. We don't even get to see who it is. This story is fucking, it is ramping up, and it is ramping up fast. There is a lot that's going on right now. I don't even know what's going on over here. We're now on volume 10. So now we get to look at the investigators, and they're going big brain right now. Oh my god, are they gonna piece it together? That boy, I know him. Actually, Kaneki's my best friend. Oh, fuck. Where is this going? All I'm thinking about is early on in the series, Toka mentions to Kaneki that if Hyde ever finds out, Toka is gonna personally murder the fuck out of Hyde. Is Hyde going to betray him? The investigators are at the fucking coffee shop. Dude, they're fucked. This scene was just so intense. Feels like we just got fed lies about Ken Kaneki. Oh! Stuff is happening. Now we get to see Ken Kaneki and his team storm Dr. Kano's base. Kaneki met Dr. Kano, which is cool. Yoshimura was the cause of the Aogiri tree to be formed, which, like, I knew something was up with this guy, man. It's your path. Walk on it alone. Dude, why is Yomo here? With that, we finish volume 10. The world's changing. It's not as bright and colorful as I remember it. Maybe it's not the world. Maybe it's just me. I'm so tired. Hi, could I get one coffee?
And your name for the order?
Dennis.
Alrighty, we'll see you at the window.
Thank you. I should have said Kaneki. Nah, that's so cringe. You think they would have written it? Fuck, I should have said that. Right now we're on volume 11. I cheated a little bit last night, kind of got a little into the series, so I read some chapters off screen. Don't worry though, I don't think much happened. Where did I even get to? Right now I'm on chapter 102, entitled Black and White. Yeah, I just figured we were getting a backstory, so I wanted to hold off, save my reaction for then. Yes, I am proud of myself. Okay, so chapter 102. This is great. I really thought this character was super interesting, but we never got any characterization. We just got badass moments.
I think his backstory was fine. I just don't think it was enough. I feel like these investigator characters rarely get the shine in the series.
For the past 6 months, you've staved off hunger by feeding on your own kind. No, it wasn't to fill your empty stomach. It was to further strengthen your ghoul powers to acquire the power to fight Ogiri. It is cool because, he didn't want to feed on humans. That was like completely against what he wanted to do. So this alternative of eating ghouls, this just feels like it's right up Kaneki's alley. It feels like something he would do. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. Okay, that makes sense.
The audio for some reason is really bad in this section, but this is me being surprised.
He fucking kills Banjo? Oh my god.
And it was a fake out death. Why did he find the need to do that?
Okay, we just finished volume 11.
I'm as confused as Iman right now. I don't know where this is going. So the CCG, the people who are supposed to be taking down the ghouls, are also funding programs to turn people into ghouls. Yo. This is happening right now. Hyde and Toka just met up. Also, Hyde is low-key, bro. Like, I don't know if puberty hit this motherfucker or what, but dude is looking like a goddamn Chad.
Oh, dude, where is this gonna go?
Hyde tells Toka that Kaneki has this one habit where when he's lying, he touches his face. This is so annoying. Why do we find this out now? Now I want to go back through the story and see if Kaneki ever touches his face.
What the fuck? What? Your child is the leader of the Agori tree, is the one-eyed king. Ay Dios mío, where the fuck is this going, man?
Oh my god.
Kaneki and Toka finally cross paths again, and Toka gives it to this dude. She is so fucking angry with him, and it makes him have a little change of heart, and he decides he wants to go back to the coffee shop.
Makes me happy that you want to go back. You and Toka. I think you should, wow, crazy. You and Toka, I think you two should be together. What do you mean by that?
Where is the target, sir? A cafe in the 20th ward. I'll take you.
Oh my god. And with that, we finished volume 12. Holy fuck.
I took a break for a little bit. I wanted to eat some food.
I am so excited to see where this is gonna go.
Please stick the landing. I swear to God. I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, but I am a big endings type of guy. If I read a great story and it doesn't end well, I write a shit story.
Starting to approach the end of this series, volume 13 and volume 14
Where's this going, dude?
are so confusing.
Is this gonna have a satisfying ending, dude? This feels like we're gonna be left off on a giant cliffhanger. I don't fuck with that. I want an ending, and I want a good one. And with that, we finish volume 13.
What? What are you talking about? We finished volume 13.
We have 11 more chapters. Please don't end like shit. Please don't end like shit. Please don't.
All depends on this ending right now. If they nail it, I'll appreciate the series. If they don't, I'm not gonna be happy.
And if they do some bullshit
where it's like, nope, now you gotta read Tokyo Ghoul Re to find out what happens.
don't do that shit. I swear to fucking God. Okay, I know Tokyo Ghoul Re is a continuation, so it's a little unfair for me to say that. Doesn't matter. You don't just make a story to fucking not give it a proper ending and be like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna continue it. Final volume, dude. Chapter 133.
The climax of the story is a giant battle at Enteku. The CCG are invading, and pretty much all of our characters we spent so much time developing are not gonna be in the battle, except for Mr. Yoshimura. He's staying behind to fight them all. With a couple of these side characters, Ken Kaneki, our main character, decides, you know what, I'm gonna help out too. Pretty expected. I'll be honest, I was getting really nervous here because it just felt like all of our characters were starting to get scattered around. Almost as if we're setting up for just things to happen in Re instead of giving the story a proper ending.
What's with that outfit? Is that what's in right now? I knew all along, man. Let's go home. Okay.
We fuck with that.
Having Hyde and Kaneki meet up like this in the midst of this climactic battle, I think is really genius. I knew something like this was eventually going to happen with these two interacting, a human and a ghoul, but this, placing it right here in the story, that subverted my expectations. That, I think it was genius.
This is storytelling right here. I still don't know where we're going with the story, not gonna lie. Still don't understand. I'm still super clueless.
That was the last bit of information that actually made any sense to me. The rest of the story was a bunch of, it was a lot of confusion.
I don't get it. I think I just missed something.
Here's literally a bunch of clips of me just not getting what's going on.
I'm so confused. What am I reading? What am I reading? Chapter 142.
What the fuck was that? This is my first time doing a day 8 for one of these, and for good reason. Yesterday when I reached the end of the final volume, I was pissed. I thought this shit was hot garbage.
What even did I just read?
And then I took a step back and just really thought about it. First of all, thoughts on the story. I'm realizing this is a Naruto Shippuden kind of deal. Like, this is only half of the story, and Tokyo Ghoul Re is probably going to answer all the questions that I have. I knew it was a continuation. I didn't think it was actually a direct continuation. So whatever, I'll bite my tongue and not say anything about that. I'm just there's just so much setup in Tokyo Ghoul, and I wish we got a couple more payoffs. Like, who was the Black Rabbit? Was that actually Toka? I feel like that was another character. And the whole time we wanted to figure out who pushed the steel beams onto Reese, and we got the answer for it. It was these clowns at the end, but I don't know, I needed a little bit more. And we never even got the meme panel. It's in Tokyo Ghoul Re, isn't it? Also, yesterday I was freaking out about the fact that Hyde just disappeared. I didn't catch the fact that in this panel, it says Chomp in the corner. I don't know what I feel about that. I don't know if I'm gonna be too happy if Hyde just got eaten. I feel like that's not satisfying. It's depressing. What's going on with Toka and Yomo? And what the fuck happened to Kaneki? I don't know, I just felt like for the story to end, especially right here, it just felt really abrupt. I'm genuinely really struggling because I don't know how to conclude my thoughts and opinions on Tokyo Ghoul, the beginning of the series, because the ending isn't an ending. It just tells you, read the next part. This story doesn't stand alone on its own, where I feel like Naruto as a story does. The original Naruto series had a lot of amazing moments, and it ends with a freaking phenomenal battle. And then it sets up Shippuden. I felt like this story, it ends with a battle, but it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. Everyone in my comments is telling me that Tokyo Ghoul is a masterpiece. Honestly, don't really know if I like it or not yet. I see a lot of potential. We're just gonna have to see what I feel like in Re.